We had those severe storms rumbling through eastern New Mexico on your Friday evening. Here's a look at some of the wind gusts. The Cannon Air Force Base, they had a wind gust of 79 miles per hour. Clovis, 70-mile-per-hour wind gust there, 63 in Tucumcari. And then check out the hail reports. 2-inch diameter hail reported in Maxwell. That's the size of like an egg. And then golf ball size hail in Texaco and Clovis. So a very active night around eastern New Mexico, and we're not done yet. We have a chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms in all the areas shaded in yellow, including places along Interstate 25 between Raton and Las Vegas, and also Interstate 40 near Santa Rosa and Tucumcari, and also around Clovis. Once again, we'll continue to watch things very closely as that chance for storms will increase later on this afternoon into the evening hours. But fortunately, a much quieter start around the state to start on your Saturday morning. Temperatures this afternoon will eventually top out in the lower 80s in Santa Fe and Taos. We'll make it into the lower 90s once again in the metro. That's above average, so another hot day, especially for central and southern New Mexico. The triple digits will return in Roswell, 101 for a high there today, 104 in Carlsbad, and upper 90s in Alamogordo. So planning out your Saturday afternoon, it's not going to be too bad of a day. Temperatures back into the upper 80s by lunchtime, and then by dinner time we're sitting in the lower 90s. There's only a slight chance for an isolated storm here in Albuquerque, but most of the action will be along the mountains into the eastern plains as we head into the afternoon hours. The reason we have a cold front moving through and we have some moisture in place, so that could trigger some more hit or miss storms in eastern New Mexico. Central and western New Mexico staying hot today with temperatures in the 90s and the triple digits once again in the southern portion of New Mexico. As we head into your Sunday afternoon, there's still a chance for some scattered storms, especially by the afternoon and evening hours. And then that chance for storms will go down as we head into Monday. But this cold front will drop our temperatures for tomorrow. We're talking about highs back into the middle to upper 80s, which was a little bit more seasonable and tolerable for this time of the year. But then as we head into Monday, it's not going to take long for those temperatures to rebound back into the 90s in the metro, and a slight chance for some spotty storms around the mountains into eastern New Mexico for Monday and Tuesday. So here's the extended forecast for Cortez, Durango, and Pagosa Springs. Temperatures starting out in the 40s. Rebounding into the 80s to near 90 degrees with a chance for some hit or miss storms possible Saturday and Sunday. Over to the Four Corners, will be in the lower 90s in Farmington, 88 in Gallup and Grants with winds out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures holding in the upper 80s for Sunday and Monday. Over to the southwest, temperatures into the upper 90s in TRC and Deming, 97 in Deming. 100 degrees though in Las Cruces, upper 80s in Silver City, lower 90s in Glenwood. Still rather breezy with winds out of the west from 10 to 20 miles per hour. Over to the southeast, temperatures back into the triple digits in Roswell and Carlsbad. But take a look at your high temperature on Sunday in Roswell, back into the lower 90s. They'll stay in the lower 90s for the first half of the week, but then the triple digit heat returns by Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll also have to watch for that chance for storms not only in the southeast but also in the northeast later on today. And also for your Sunday and Monday, temperatures into the middle to upper 70s in Las Vegas, 88 in Santa Rosa, and 90 degrees in Tucumcari. And then over to the northern mountains, temperatures into the lower 80s in Taos, 87 in Espanola, 81 in Santa Fe, with a chance for some scattered storms throughout the weekend. It's not going to be a complete washout, but that chance will be there in the afternoon. And then into the East Mountains, temperatures near 90 degrees after starting out in the 50s and the 40s. And then over to the metro, temperatures into the lower 90s with a slight chance for a spot storm in the afternoon. But again, most of the action will be to our east. A better shot maybe on Sunday as that cold front gets closer to us, and that will drop our temperatures back into the upper 80s for Sunday and Monday. Then the 90s return as we head into Wednesday and Thursday.